Spring shearing is a busy time of year, and at full-service processing mills around the country, raw fiber begins to arrive in boxes, bags, and bales. At regional processing facilities like Mountain Meadow Wool, thousands of pounds of fiber from dozens of different ranches arrive each year. Forging their way amidst a sheep industry that has seen decades of decline, these facilities are working directly with small and large ranch operations to bring 100% traceable, USA-grown and USA-made products to life. Mountain Meadow Wool works with ranchers to give them a premium for their wool in an effort to reverse this trend of declining production and develop sustainable ranching operations. As processing begins at Mountain Meadow Wool, raw fiber is lightly skirted to remove excessive vegetation, short fibers, manure, and paint. In contrast with large commodity mills where processing unique breeds and colors of fiber is a difficult task, regional facilities excel at this specialty service. They process short and long wool, fine and coarse wool, as well as a myriad of natural colors, including brown, gray, and black fiber. The fiber, which can contain as much as 50% of its weight in dirt and lanolin, then travels through an opener and onto the scouring line where the dirt and lanolin are removed. Wool is scoured through a series of wash bowls using a combination of hot water and a biodegradable detergent. Squeeze presses provide the necessary force to remove the wool grease from the fiber, and then the fiber is rinsed clean. It takes only a couple of minutes for wool to travel through this process, resulting in clean, fluffy fiber ready for use. Clean fiber travels on to carding, where fibers are worked into a web using large steel drums covered in short wires. At this point, facilities operating a woolen process send carded fiber straight to a spinning frame, while Mountain Meadow Wool and other worsted mills send the fiber on to gilling operations. Gilling uses rows and rows of metal pins that are worked through the fiber to make the fibers parallel and create a smoother yarn. Next in line is the combing process to remove vegetation, neps, and any short fibers less than 1 inch long. The result are coils of exquisite fiber called top. Top is then passed through additional gilling operations and then on to a spinning frame where the fiber is drafted to be much thinner and twist is added to give the newly formed yarn strength. Frequently, this single strand of twisted fibers is then sent to plying to be made into a plied yarn with 2, 3, or even more plies. The now complete yarn can be put onto cones and sent to commercial knitting and weaving, or put into skeins for hand knitting, crocheting, and weaving. In an artisan dye kitchen, skeins of yarn are dyed to create beautiful colors with unlimited variations utilizing natural and dyed color patterns. After a year of growth on the open range and dozens of processing steps spread out over several months, wool and other natural fibers are transformed into the highest quality, 100% made in the USA products, including hats, mittens, gloves, sweaters, and blankets. A single sheep can produce 20 miles or more of premium yarn for fine socks and apparel. Spun into a heavier weight yarn, one fleece can produce 20 wool beanies or 2 wool hoodies, bringing the wearer years of long-lasting comfort. Companies like Mountain Meadow Wool provide a vital link between consumers and the ranch where the fiber was raised. 100% traceable, 100% made in the USA.